Let's say we have a rectangle, a square, a triangle, and a circle. The distance around a rectangle, square, and triangle we call perimeter, as we know from our previous video. But the distance around a circle we call circumference. When calculating the perimeter of a rectangle, square, triangle, and most other plane figures, we just add up the lengths of the sides and we are done, right? But how can we calculate the circumference of a circle? When calculating the circumference of a circle, we don't have lengths of sides to add up. The only thing we have and need is the radius or diameter of a circle, which is basically the same. Now, what is the radius of a circle? All points of a circle have the same distance from the center. This distance is called the radius. And the diameter is just twice the radius. So let's say we have a circle with a radius of 2 centimeters. Then the diameter of this circle is 2 times 2, which is 4 centimeters. Let's say we have a circle with a radius of 5 centimeters. Then the diameter of this circle is 2 times 5, which is 10 centimeters. Or let's say we have a circle with a diameter of 14 centimeters. Then the radius is 14 divided by 2, which is 7 centimeters. And when we have a circle with a diameter of 12 centimeters, then the radius is 12 divided by 2, which is 6 centimeters. But how can we find the circumference of these circles? Well, we just have to plug in the radius or diameter in the formula, which gives us the circumference of a circle. The formula for the circumference for a circle is C, like circumference equals 2 times P, which is approximately 3.14, times R, which is the radius we plug in. Or we can say the formula is C equals P times D, which is the diameter of the circle. So we see these two formulas are exactly the same, because the diameter divided by 2 is the radius. In other words, twice the radius is the diameter. Now I have a question. Which formula is better? Just kidding. P is a Greek letter and represents the number 3.14 and so on. This is a special number in math which never ends and which never repeats. But when most of the time calculating the circumference of a circle, especially in school, it's enough to use the number 3.14 or even 3. So let's dive into it and calculate the circumferences of these circles. In the first example, we plug in the 2 into the formula, which gives us the circumference of a circle. So C is approximately 2 times P. Let's use the number 3 for P in these examples. Times 2. Two times 3 is 6, times 2 is 12. So the circumference of this circle is approximately 12 centimeters, and we're done with this problem. Let's look at the next example where we have a radius of 5 centimeters. Again, first we write down the formula for the circumference and then we plug in the 5 for the radius. So 2 times 3 is 6, times 5 is 30. So the circumference of this circle is approximately 30 centimeters. Let's say in the next example we want to use a diameter to plug in into the formula. So we can use the formula C equals P times D, which is approximately 3 times 14. Which is then approximately 42 centimeters. Feel free to pause the video and try the last example on your own. C equals P times D. 3 times 12 is 36. So the circumference of this circle is approximately 36 centimeters. Always keep in mind that the solutions are not exact because we used 3 instead of P, which is 3.14 and so on. The more exact you want to get your solution, the more digits of P you have to use. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments. This video is what I did for you. If you want to do something for me, hit the bell button, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and happy learning everyone.